Well, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Rob's Life 100. Um, I'm going to do two videos about the job centre yet again. This one, well, I was sat in the job centre the other day waiting to sign on, and I was sat there, and this young girl got called over to see one of the advisors. She sat down. She's under 24. She's had a little baby with her, which is fine. I don't mind that. But what I overheard shocked me. It absolutely shocked me to the core. The advisor asked her if she was going to be looking for work or what she wanted to do, and the girl said, "Oh, I want to go. I want to go to college." And the advisor turned around and said, "Well, if you actually get a part-time job, um, what will happen is that employer will get, which I think is absolutely shocking, £2,500 to take this girl on." And then the advisor turned round and said to her, "If anybody who is older than you applies for the same job, you've got a better chance of getting the job because they don't qualify to receive this 2.5 grand to take the older person on." So where does that leave me? If the government is doing this to people who are under the age of 25 or 24, then how am I going to get a job? The government wants us to get a job so that I can become off benefit. I want to get a job so I don't have to go and sign on. But it really boils my piss when you overhear something like that in the job centre. How demoralising is it? It really is demoralising. You know, there is a lot of, in my area, there is really high unemployment. In the northeast of England, we have got the highest unemployment rate of the whole country. And it just doesn't get any better. Day on day on day, it gets worse. I mean, just on my housing estate where I live, I know of 3 people in the last week that have been sanctioned. Some of them have got kids. There's one poor guy. He does voluntary work. He also goes to the job club. He signs on. He goes online and does all these activities that he's supposed to do. And yet the job centre have sanctioned them. Is that right? So now they're on hardship payments. They've got 3 kids. They're going to get because what will happen is a letter will get sent to the council, so the housing benefit will get stopped, and then they've got to go in to the council and say, "Well, look, this is what's actually happened. I've been sanctioned to reclaim the the housing benefit and council tax benefit." Well, actually, council tax benefit doesn't exist anymore. But it really boils my piss to hear that in the job centre, and then they go and sanction families and stuff like that. It's just all wrong. It really is. And I think it's about time that some people came together, pooled some money, and take the British government to the European Court of Human Rights, because it's not right that they should sanction somebody. Like I was sanctioned, and I was doing my bit to find work. I mean, what can that guy who's just been sanctioned? What can he do more? Well, in fact, I've actually heard it in the job centre as well. Why don't you move? Excuse me, don't you need money to move? And if you get sanctioned, where's that money going to come from? I don't know. It's just an absolute joke. But like I say, getting back to what I was mentioning about this young girl. Young girl turned around and said, I don't want to work, I want to go to college. So then I can get a better job. But the advisor turned around and says, well, we'll get you a job first. Will your mum be able to look after the baby? And the girl turned around and says, well, no, because my mum works. And she goes, well, what about the dad? And are you claiming any maintenance from him? The girl said, well, I'm with my boyfriend, who's the Ben's dad, but I don't live with him because we're both on the dole and we can't afford to get a place yet. Well, this £2,500 is will be paid to your employer to give you a job, whether it be part-time, full-time, and then stuff the rest of us. Basically, shocking, absolutely shocking. Anyway, I've rabbited on enough on this video. I'm going to be doing one shortly about this little letter I received, or fact sheet that I received off the job centre the other day. I don't know if you can see that. It's all about cookies, and I think there's some quite shocking stuff on there as well. So I'm going to be reading a little bit of it out and doing a little video on it. Okay, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to Rob's Life 100, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.